Hi guys, so I'm back again. So I promised I was making another video and to see how this thing goes. Today I will be talking about medications.
Open up! It's time for the pill!
Barnacles, I hate the pill.
So for today for medications, I was saying the ones that I'm taking so far. I've been in so many medications, many different kinds during the past years, but there's some that I've been taking off, and then some I've been staying on and messing around with them. So it depends. The main ones that I've been taking on, it's pyridosine bromide, also known as Mestinon. I've been taking prednisone, Celsep, Bactrim, Lisinopril, I believe so, and also I'm in Kuluzumab, which is an infusion. An IV which just goes in my veins, and that one I'm in there for about 30 minutes. It's not that long compared to other ones that I've been to. First one I want to talk to you about is mostly known as pyridosine bromide, which is also known as Mestinon. So Mestinon is also one of the main drugs that a lot of doctors tend to use for people that have myasthenia gravis. So this medication, what it's usually just mostly known as, I believe it's called an acetylcholinesterase inhibitor. I believe so. I'm not sure. Correct me if it sounded wrong. Usually that one prevents us from getting muscle weakness. Our immune system attacks our own acetylcholine receptors, which we use to have normal body functions. Medication, what it does is it just prevents us, prevents from the acetylcholine receptors being broken or being blocked by our immune system, so that we can have some normal moving function. Mostly, a lot of doctors tend to give this medication to patients with MG, and it gives it to them with either high doses or low doses. I myself, I've been playing around with this medication for almost the 9 years that I've been on this condition. I've taken from either to 60 milligrams to 90. I've been up to almost 120 before. I'm assuming it all depends on your doctor and on how you react to it. I myself, when I've had very bad crisis, I've been on either 90 milligrams or 120. When I'm in like normal steady basis, all I need is just one tablet, which is just 60 milligrams. It's not that bad, so it's okay. But normally, the way I take it right now at the moment, due to my doctor telling me, he tells me, Eric, on your day off, just take 60 milligrams. Don't push yourself. Something simple. And the days when you're gonna be working out, doing going out, and extreme activities, take 90 milligrams. So that's basically a tablet and a half. I've been doing this for about almost 2 years now, taking the medication that way, and it's kind of helped me out. I am not sure how your doctor tells you or how you feel with it, but if you think one way is not working out, let your doctor know or see how you can work it out. I know I always tell my doctor every time how I'm making the medication, and sometimes he will tell me, you test it, you try it out, take your medication and find out, and then let us know. Another medication I want to talk to you about is Celsep. Celsep is an immunosuppressive. I believe that's how I said it. So at Celsep, that one's basically known as also to help our immune system. It prevents, I believe, it's for our antibodies. Due to our body develops a lot of antibodies, and those antibodies tend to attack us and also attack our acetylcholinesterase inhibitors or receptors, I believe so. Problem with Celsep that I've had, and as well doctors have been telling me, is that Celsep doesn't really work on everyone. As some people take Celsep and they're fine, they're perfect, there's no problem with them, there's nothing going on, so it's good. I myself, I took Celsep, and after like 2 years, the doctors were like, "Oh, you should be fine right now." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I don't look fine." So afterwards, they told me, then I guess you're gonna be one of those unlucky patients that you self-step is the only thing that works on you. When I first started with MG, I used to be taking 2,000 milligrams, which is like 4 tablets, and that one I was taking two in the no, sorry, I was taking
1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
yes, 2,000. I was taking 1,000 in the morning, 1,000 in the morning, and 1,000 a day, and then afterwards I got decreased. I got increased again due to I'm sorry, due to a crisis. I did get increase a bit more. But then afterwards, after years, now that I got many Solaris infusions, doctors have decreased it. And now I'm taking basically 500 milligrams, basically 1 tablet. Sorry, I'm taking 1,000. 1 tablet twice a day, which is basically one at night and one in the morning. Sorry about that. The next one I want to talk to you about, which a lot of people tend to have problems with, and a lot of people are also struggling with sometimes, it's called prednisone.
ステロイド、副腎皮質ホルモンとも呼ばれている強力な抗炎症作用と免疫抑制作用を持つ薬剤。ヒスタミンによって起こった諸症状やアレルギー反応そのものを強力に抑える。
Prednisone is given a lot to a lot of patients. In my case, prednisone, I've been on that medication for so many years. Doctors want to take me out of it due to the fact that prednisone has a lot of long-term effects.
ステロイドの副作用。ステロイドの長期投与や大量投与により副作用が起こる場合もある。用法用量を守ることが大切。
Main ones that doctors are scared of me being on is that your bone density, your bones tend to deteriorate. They get thinner. You get to the point that your bones get so fragile. That's what my doctors are trying to get me out of that, because I've been on prednisone for about almost 9 years. Yeah, I've been 9 years already. I've been in high doses. I've been in 40 milligrams. I once went to 60 when I was in the hospital, but I ended up going to 40 milligrams. That's a point in my life when I went down to 10 milligrams a day. But I had a crisis. From there, doctor said that you need to we're gonna have to increase your doses. Sadly, I had to accept that, which I was so happy. I thought I was about to get off that drug, but no. So I'm back to it, and I'm taking that medication again. But right now, at the moment, again, like I said earlier, due to Solaris, again, my medication I'm getting right now, I don't really need the high doses no more. Doctors are slowly taking me off that medication. I was started at 40, went down to 30, 25, and right now I'm at 20. So doctors right now have me playing around with that medication to get me off of it. I'm taking 20 milligrams on my busy days. That's what doctor said. Again, it's like same thing as Celsep. Sorry, not Celsep. Mestinon. Sorry, Mestinon. So I'm taking 20 milligrams on my busy days that I work, days that I go out, etc., etc. Minor, more relaxing days when I'm not doing nothing at home or something like that, I'll just take 10 milligrams. Due to the fact that they tried to do me that earlier, they tried to take me off at 10, and when they kept me on 10, I got so tired, and I couldn't really move or do anything, which is not good. Another thing, that's what the doctors told me, if that helps out, that's where Self-Step comes in. Self-Step comes in, and that one helps you out. That way, you won't suffer through that whole weakness and fatigue, and that you can't move. So that's where it comes in, and that's where it helps out. That's another one of the medications that also we get in myasthenia gravis. I'm not sure how you take your medication on prednisone, but that's what I've been given, and that's how I've taken it. If you have any other ways that you take it, feel free to tell me or let me know. I'll be glad to know more about the way you guys get treated. What's your conditions? What kind of medications you take, and how do you take them? I'd like to know. You can just let me know in your comments down below, and if you want to subscribe, feel free to, and I'll be doing more videos on this often. So till next time, bye guys.